Should be good in a minute. Says we're good. Hey, some notifications. All right, I can get my play back up now. I can't see if anyone's here. Hello, if you are. How's it going? Hopefully you've had a good day. Or at least a okay one, anyway. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, Fernando? No, you're good. I just started. I got ads on my playback, so I can't really see what's going down. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Fernando? How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in on NBA night. Wasn't too sure if anyone was going to come by. So we'll see how this all plays. Yeah, I think Waddle's expected to play. He's just dealing with like a back thing. But yeah, Hill and Mostert didn't practice, and it doesn't look great that they'll play. It's not positive. That's for certain. The way they're talking about Hill, it sounds like he's going to be out for a minute. Like we may find out he's heading to IR in the next couple days. We'll see though, because they asked Tua about it, and he says whenever Tyreek comes back, you know what I mean? Like it's like there was a weird way he said something. Let me bring up what he said. I think it's rather telling. Here we go. Yeah, it didn't sound like he might not play this weekend. It sounded like I don't want the video playing. If we couldn't have Tyreek, that'd be tough. But the show goes on. Somewhere down the line, we're going to get him back. Like the somewhere down the line isn't really. Doesn't sound like they're very positive he's playing this weekend. It's always a very telling way to say something. Damn, I don't know if we'll even stream tonight, and no one's showing up. I guess people just don't like talking about football on this channel anymore. I don't know what happened. We can't get any kind of NFL talk going anymore. Bit of a shame. I used to like doing that. Guess we'll have to give up those kind of streams. Which is weird because usually people like talking about football, but I guess not anymore. Not here. Pretty bad. I don't know what's gone down. Yeah, I heard about that. Damn, I don't know what the hell's going on. Probably not going to stream for much longer than 20 minutes if only a couple people are going to show up. Used to be fun to talk football, but no one shows up anymore. I don't know. What's the point? But it's all right. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess. Everyone's, I guess, very busy on a Wednesday night at 8:45. Everyone's going to come in and be like, oh, sorry, dude, I was super busy. Like, doing what? You know, playing video games. watching other people. Like, I'd like to do a stream tonight and talk about football, but I guess no one really wants to come by and talk about football. Yeah, I don't know what they'd be possibly doing. I don't know. Don't know what to do to get people watching the streams again. Yeah, I told everybody. Not like it's a surprise thing. We've been doing this every Wednesday for like 4 or 5 years now. I don't know where the fuck my normal audience has been. The whole NFL season, it feels like there's just a slew of people missing. And I'm not really sure as to what happened. You know what I mean? Like, this channel used to do really good. I don't know where everybody went. That's the confusing part. Like, damn. Tis what it is. Probably just won't be much of a stream tonight. We'll probably just call it in a little bit, only if only a couple people are going to show up. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot we can actually talk about too tonight. I'm not really sure where everyone's at. Usually a lot of people would come by on a busy night, but I guess not. Not really too sure. Never been this bad. Like, this is an all-time low. Yeah, there's literally so much news we can actually talk about tonight, and no one's coming by. Pretty sure I'm just going to remove everybody's mods at this point and be like, nah, no one comes to enough streams anymore to be a mod. But, sorry. What do we need mods for? Please tell me. What? I can't handle one person? I'm pretty sure I got that. Yeah, I was looking forward to streaming too, but I mean, if it's going to be 1 or 2 people, Fernando, there's genuinely no reason to be here. I'm not wasting anyone's time with that. They could just go to the NFL.com and look up the goddamn new, you know, we just, well, get it over with in 5 seconds. Here's all the news. All right, see you guys. We'll give it a while. Maybe people will pop in here around 9 or something. But like I said, we'll see. Oh, well. People wonder why I don't come to their garbage ass fucking content. I wonder why. All right. Yeah, now he's yeah, he tried out for the Panthers. I seen that today. Looks like he gave up his retirement thing that he's doing. Well, it's down to just you and me, Fernando, so I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for. Really can't wait for my channel to get its status back. I'm really wondering if that's part of it. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. My channel's completely dead. Oh wow, someone actually showed up. Yeah. Yeah, we were gonna talk all about that tonight, but no one's showing up for the streams anymore. I don't know what's happened. Channel's dead. Only time people come by is to watch the games. Other than that, my channel's just nothing goes on. Games do really good, you know, but other than that, it's just been rough sailings. Don't know why people don't want to talk football anymore. Something we do on the channel. I think people still like talking about football. I guess people don't. Don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, Miguel, it's not very good. Mostert might be out as well. He's got a, what is it, an ankle injury. Tyreek has a hip injury. And the way that Tua was talking, it sounds like it may be more than just a week. He said the word somewhere down the line if Tyreek comes back. Or somewhere down the line when Tyreek comes back. The phrase somewhere down the line doesn't really indicate big, optimism. And when the hell did he hurt his hip? Was it like a practice injury? Like, I can't remember in your guys' game where he would have been hurt. You know what I mean? Just trying to kind of consider like the whole Eagles game. Yeah, I know he's going to miss 2 games and he won't be able to hit 2,000 yards now. It's kind of a bummer. But to be fair, it's not like he was doing anything this Sunday. The first win against what that wasn't against Zach Wilson or a backup. Hey, there we go. Oh, he tried. Okay, it was in the game. And isn't Waddle in weird condition because he like hurt his back too? So you guys might be in a little bit of trouble this weekend. I wonder what your offense looks like without Tyreek. Oh fuck. I mean, you've had without Waddle, but I don't remember your last time without Tyreek. Puts quite the little hamper scamper. Yeah, and he got hurt on his back, and we'll see. Not exactly an ideal spot to be in. Purdy's in concussion protocol. So we're about to see the Darnold era begin in San Francisco. Yeah, probably should have kept Gesicki. Wondering if he's going to have the revenge game finally. Yeah, you guys should probably convert his big ass over to tight end. But see, the problem is he probably can't block for shit. Seems a little contact shy, if that's the right word, right? It doesn't seem like he likes hitting people. But like if he was a little bit more aggressive, he'd probably be a pretty solid tight end. He's large. Like he's a very big dude. Like even for like a football player, he's rather large. So what is he, like 6'5", 6'6"? Yeah, he said he didn't know what to do with his legs. So there was a bit of issue with that. He's like, I don't know what to do with my legs. 6'4", but really fast and strong. Yeah, he's got like he's built out too. So he's just kind of a fucking. He looks a little taller because you know how some like really muscle bound people look taller. No one sees more NFL news than I do. I'm telling you, I this is something I consume a lot of this content. Yeah, that's probably the coldest Gritty's ever done. Only because it's like they both know how bad they are at it, and they just went, all right, how can we make them even worse? That might be literally all but hurt feelings aside, even if you don't like the Patriots, that might be one of the funniest versions of that dance ever put together, is that touchdown celebration. Yeah, they were making fun of Gesicki. That was the point of that whole thing. They were all trying to hit the skedaddle that Gesicki created a couple years back, remember? That's why they all started dancing like fucking maniacs. They were all trying to hit the very specific thing Gesicki did. And then Gesicki, you know, he just does it the way he does it. Yeah, it's a hilarious. And then what was annoying was seeing Gronkowski poo-pooing them for doing that. He's like, "What, you fucking gritty in and celebrating a game-winning touchdown? Act like you've been there." It's like, Gronk, I really don't want to hear that coming from you, dude. When you would score touchdowns back when we had Brandon Cooks, and your guys' dual celebration was one of you would get on the other's shoulders and ride the other one like a fucking pony. Yeah, Winovich retired. Yeah, it was kind of coming. It's like, really, is the party guy going to tell us not to celebrate a little bit after a touchdown? Is the guy who cried about how unfun the Patriots were really going to cry because the Patriots are letting players have fun now? Really? See the weird irony and hypocrisy by Gronkowski right there? It's like, what are you talking about, dude? It's like, didn't you literally like have a sit down crybaby ass interview about how unfun the Patriots were, and like a whole, like, I remember this very clearly. And like now the Patriots let their players have fun, and he's like, you gotta act like you've been there. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. The more Gronk talks, the more I just dislike him. It's just like, ugh. You were a good football player, but man, you're like a weird fucking douchebag about this team. It's going to be a lot closer than people think between the Patriots and the Dolphins. Yeah, I don't really know if I like Gronk off the field. It's like, dude, I get it. You're like the cool big energy guy. How come you're weird about your former team showing like positive emotions because they're doing well? Yeah, dude, they've been very bad for a year straight now. They're going to be excited when they just beat a very good football team they were double-digit underdogs against on a game-winning touchdown. Yeah, that's how teams. It's like, I'm going to Yeah, Brock Purdy's got a concussion. He's probably out. Sam Darnold era. I'm excited. Do you know how many Brock Purdy haters are like preying on this game now? They're like, all right, come on, Sam. Show us what you got. Like, but the worst thing that could happen for Brock Purdy, though, is if Sam Darnold comes out and goes like, what, like 25 of like 34 for like 300 yards and like 2 or 3 touchdowns. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, exactly, Miguel. Dude, Fernando, people were wildly overrating this poor kid to the point where he's got dedicated haters. Like, I don't think Ven's here, so I can safely say this, but Ven, for example, Ven is off his fucking rocker about this dude. he has like legitimate beef with a guy who's made 16 starts in the NFL. And it's like, Ben, calm down. It's not his fault. He's like, dude, I want to kill Brock. No. He's like, if I see Brock Purdy walking around outside, I'm going to jump his ass. I'm not even lying on it. No, he's not. He doesn't like black. No, he's shooting it. He's paying whores with diseases to come bounce on it. And he's ruining that poor. He wants to ruin this dude's life. He does not like. See, I don't like Brock Purdy for some other reasons because some people had to bring some other shit into it and make it personal for me. But now it's just more like, you know, head to head, I have to root for one guy over the other guy. And it's like, well, fuck you then, Brock. Yeah, it's a bad idea to be like, oh, this guy's better than Mac Jones. It's like, well, Mac Jones has never thrown an interception with 8 people on the field, so let's not do that. So the one Niners fan had to go and make it weirdly personal for me, and I was like, okay, then fine, I'll be a fucking Brock Purdy hater, a fucking overrated loser. But then has like the fact that he became overrated, he's now a Brock Purdy hater, like a lot of people are, and like it's like that's fine, but like your energy shouldn't be towards Brock. Because again, he seems like a good little young quarterback. I don't know. I don't really have anything to complain about the guy. Seems like he made a couple bad throws. You know, young quarterback though. What's he made? 16 starts. Most quarterbacks aren't very good for like 48 of those of their first 16 starts. So they suspended him? I didn't hear that. Here, Fernando, you're still on the same Discord account, right? Who the hell are you? Here you go. I'll invite you back to my server, but you better not be a fucking weirdo. You didn't really do anything. What's up, Donald? Last time, I just had to preemptively kick your ass out. That's right. Yeah, you didn't do anything actually to get kicked out last time, did you? How do I add you? Oh, here you go. That way you can put some of the tweets up. What's up, Wade? No, you didn't do anything in the Discord. You were fucking around in the actual chat. Same with how they should spend all refs in that Eagles-Dolphins game. That's crazy that they actually suspended him. How, like, what? I have not yet seen a replay of that. Was it that bad? There you go. Like, was the call like that egregious? Like, it was like one of like a top, like, bad enough to where, there we go. No, you're good, Wade. You're good, buddy. Just, if you can make some changes here now that you got some time, you can do it. It's, yeah, don't worry about it. Damn, I didn't really suspect that they'd actually start punishing referees. I do have a feeling though that with Jim Irsay, did you guys hear what Jim Irsay had to say about the referees? We can just talk about this now. It's a big topic. We don't have to talk about Ben's hatred of poor Brock Purdy anymore. The way that he just abuses that poor man, it's just disgusting. Ugh. But Jim Irsay though made some very good comments about the referees and the umps, that the NFL needs to consider allowing challenges of calls inside of the 2 minutes at the end of the game. And it's like, yeah, that's probably correct. We can't be having what's been going on. And you know, the only reason why it's a good thing that Jim Irsay is saying that, he has like the actual ability to get that rule changed, or at least, you know, put into rotation. He's pretty much, I think, the head of the rules committee. He's head of a committee in the NFL that's very important for like rule changes and shit. So generally when he wants something changed, it gets done. Because teams know that if they want to like get a rule changed or get something started like that, they kind of have to be cool to Irsay. So if Irsay comes around saying he wants a bunch of fucking rule changes, they kind of all agree to him. Did you see that missed face mask when Tua passed? Was that the one where the guy like literally grabbed his face mask and kind of ripped at it? It was a pretty controversial no call. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay, so here's my defense of that. I could see that being a no call because again, as a ref, you could kind of see like touching the face mask is kind of accidental. But it's hard when you're just gonna say the refs let that go, right? Because like, okay, that's fine. I could see the refs letting it go. It wasn't super egregious. The ball wasn't super catchable. You know what I mean? Like there was a few things that were that probably made it a halfway decent no call. The thing that made it a shitty no call is the fact that the fucking Dolphins got flagged 10 times in that game. Like, if you guys had like 1 or 2 flags against you, then I'd be like, dude, they just weren't calling anything. Like, what are you upset about? What? But it's like when you have 10 calls go against your team and 0 for the other team, it's like that should have been called then. Because it's like, well, you were calling everything against us, apparently. Just they fucking got nothing. Not even that. But like if they were just holding the whistle and they let that go, then like it's like that's not the worst no call. You know what I mean? Because again, you can kind of just see it as like incidental contact, as like a play, the ball's going up. I don't know if you've seen a play where J.C. Jackson broke up a touchdown on Stephon Diggs, but those two were like holding hands down the field and like completely wrapped up inside each other, and it was a good no call. They didn't flag either one of those guys in that because like it's like what do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just there's contact and it's not a big deal. Yeah, no, I thought I agreed, but it could. But you know what I mean? Like it's one of them things where again, if since they weren't swallowing the whistle against you guys, they should have called that. Like I do agree to that. Like it's like, but if like if you guys had like 1 or 2 penalties all game against you, and it was like a false start or like an illegal shift or something, I'd have been like, dude, they just weren't calling anything except like pre-snap penalties. Like what are you gonna do? Do you see how I see that though? Like it's one of them ones where it's an okay no call on a pass interference, um, especially because I think they're not supposed to. I don't know, but again, because you guys got kind of hosed on the penalty side, it's like that's such a shitty no call. Well, that's all right, Fernando. Let me see. NFL suspends ref 2023. I don't see anything about that. That'd be big news. Kareem Jackson got a suspension reduced to 2 games. Look, that one guy. Yeah, can I talk on that for just a split second? Everyone's like, dude, Tyrod Taylor makes the offense look so much better. I'm like, they've scored 28 points in 2 games. What are you talking about? No, not even 28. They scored like what? Fucking 8 points against Buffalo, and then fucking 14 against Washington. It's like, what do you mean they look better? Like what? Daniel Jones was at least hitting like 15, 16 a game, baby. Let's go. I mean, like, they can't score. They can't even get close enough for field goals most of the time. I think with Daniel, at least they were getting 3 a drive sometimes. Like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, honestly, Tyrod Taylor isn't as fast as Daniel. He's not elusive. Like I get it. He can avoid sacks better than Daniel. So people are like mistaking that for looking better with the offense. No, Tyrod is just a little bit more elusive in the pocket because Daniel Jones does have pocket presence. He's a retard. But this team scores more points with Daniel in the game. They might have beat the Bills unironically with Daniel Jones starting that game. Because boy, oh boy, they get closer for some field goals like Daniel Jones is really good at doing. I personally, I think they, whatever. Maybe I'm in my minority on that one, but I don't see how the offense looks better with Tyrod Taylor. If that was true, the coaches would have started him. Not like Daniel's like gotta be the starter. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just seeing things weird, but I'm like, yeah, 22 points isn't really that impressive. What, 11 points per game? It was sweet. Daniel could come out and score that one game, and I'd be like, what were we talking about with the whole weird thing with Tyrod Taylor? Like, I get it, Daniel sucks because his line's bad, and he's, you know, a really limited quarterback. But let's not confuse like Tyrod's elusivity in the pocket and extending plays for looking better. Yeah, Myles Garrett's a part owner of the Cavs. He's officially their brand ambassador too. Kind of cool. There's going to be, I feel like this trade deadline, we might actually have a few trades coming up. Because the Broncos said everybody's open for sale. The Titans have basically said the same thing. Who else has basically just said come and get them and flash their whole pussy open? A couple teams. I would imagine we're going to... Yeah, I already said the Broncos. Broncos said, come and get it. We'll sell you Surtain. We'll sell you this guy. We'll sell you that guy. You want a little bit of this one? Hey, we have 4 whole likes on this stream. That's pretty good, you guys. I appreciate that. Ten whole views on the VOD. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Got this dog shit ass audience. It is what it is. Two people liked it. Yeah, I'm fucking good at this. Anyway. I'm just wondering who's all gonna actually be traded, because there's always major trade deadline rumors, but it's never really exciting in the NFL. I don't think it really ever has been. It's always like 3 guys get traded to like mediocre teams. It'll be like the Patriots get DeAndre Hopkins. The Lions make a surprise trade and grab like Patrick Surtain. And that's probably like all the people that get traded. It's just like that's gonna be like the whole trade deadline. And like the Dolphins will go get like Kareem Jackson. For like it's gonna be like 4 trades, and everyone's gonna be like, well, this sucked. And I don't even think the Lions are interested. Well, Dallas doesn't want to make any trades, they said. I think the Lions have said they don't want to make any trades. Like the teams that are still weirdly in but also weirdly out, like the Patriots, it's like, do they want to make a trade with how their season's going? Because it's like they have the weird odds to weigh. Like there's like a few 2-win teams that are still like viably still able to make a play at the playoffs, like the Chargers, Patriots. Minnesota's got 3 wins now, so not them. You know what I mean? Like teams like that where they like, you wouldn't be super shocked to see them suddenly rattle off 5 wins and get to like a playoff situation-y. So like, are they gonna make any like dramatic moves? You know what I mean? Because again, the season feels still rather wide open. It doesn't, other than like 3 or 4 top teams, which are all division winners anyway, it doesn't feel like the league is closed down. It feels like the wild cards are wide open. Lions play the Giants or Raiders. They're gonna fucking murder fucking. I kind of feel bad. What's up, Chase? I kind of feel bad for the Raiders. Lions are very good after they get blown out. At least their last couple of losses where they lose big, they come out and kick the shit out of somebody. But I really do hope the Lions are fibbing and they go and make a move for a corner like Surtain. God, I hope they go do that. What about Dion? Well, how he said that people who make excuses like that are fucking losers. Where he's like, I'll mail you my playbook. You can look at it, know what's coming, and you still gotta stop it. And I'm like, see, that's oh. Yeah, I mean he's an old man. He's fucking stressing out. Got a lot to do. He is like what, 60 years old almost? But yeah, his response to the Michigan thing was like, who gives a fuck? Sign stealing. Ooh. Yeah, I heard Ohio State's under investigation now too. And I heard like there's 17 other teams that are pending investigations now. And I'm like, oh, so basically we're gonna get like the equivalent of the Patriots Spygate, but even less retarded because now it's like now the whole media knows that every team's in trouble basically. What's wrong with National Tight End Day? What's he got against it? Not even a real holiday. It's like National Best Friend Day. It's funny, just the thing people like to do. I hate people like that. You know, National Friend Day is not even a real holiday. Yeah, really? You're fucking awesome, dude. You're so like smart and with it. You're telling all these normies, aren't you? Champion. You big winner. I bet you also like to go around and tell people that like Christmas is like a weird pagan holiday that Christians co-opt, and they're like, fucking. I hate people like that so much. Fucking. Ugh. As I'm getting older, I'm finding I'm like, dude, why you gotta just be like giant dickhead to people? They're having a good time, enjoying themselves, and your weird ass has to be like, National Hot Dog Day actually isn't a holiday, and people pretend like it is because they're stupid. It's like, oh yeah, you're the genius, dude. Yeah, you figured it out. All these people really think that there's a reason we're honoring hot dogs today. It's for Saint Hot Dog, actually, when he cured people of bad fooditis back in the times when they only ate porridge and fucking dirt cookies, and raw wheat because they didn't know what to do with it. They just grew the wheat and they're just like, what the fuck do we do with this? Was it on a tush push? Uh-oh. Well, that's not going to bode well for that play at the end of the year. That's a strike against it. That's a major strike. Quarterback injury? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling that play's going to end in disaster. Like, I just have a weird, like, sinking feeling that Jalen Hurts is going to get, like, and I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like he's going to get a bad back injury doing that one time. It's just like the way it looks when he gets grabbed and thrown. Doesn't look good. If that makes any kind of sense. Like, it feels like we're just... You're good. Yeah, I'll be live for the game tomorrow. At some point. Be a little late, but I'll be live. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Well, I guess it might have been a bad idea to stream on this week. I didn't stream last night, and, well, Monday I had to work late. Eagles offensive linemen are monsters. Yeah, they have a top line. Probably the best in the NFL. Have for a little while. Why is this even a big deal? They used to send shit like that. Oh, sorry, we fucked up on the call. No one ever used to care. People are making a big deal about the Colts giving up 39 points to fucking PJ Walker. You're watching that advanced? Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that too. That was pretty cool. See what it's like predicting on screen that's gonna happen. See if it happens. What if it gets it wrong and it just starts like fucking up? And it's just like swag, 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 and someone hacks it. And there's just dicks all over the screen for the whole night. I'd be like, God damn it, dude. I was really looking forward to watching it like that. I'm gonna be late though, because I don't get out of work till like 10:30 again. Fucking bullshit, dude. Then next week I'm back to my more normal, like midday times. Sunday's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, Kyler Murray's back. I don't know if he's gonna play, but he's back. No, Phillies blew it. Fucking Philadelphia is the least clutch sports city the last year, so these dudes just keep losing titles at an alarming rate. At a rate that hasn't been seen since the city of Atlanta lost all those titles. Atlanta and Philadelphia may be the biggest sports losers in the last decade. Well, them dudes been to a lot of title games in the last 10 years across all their sports. And all they've done, other than the Bulldogs, is fucking lose. Everything else is just fat L's across the board. Just horrific collapses. Like miserable losses where they shouldn't have lost. Like coming in as massive overdogs. I don't know if overdog's a good word. I don't know if that works. Damn, Fernando's a broke boy. He's playing Madden 22. Sheesh. You know Fernando's embarrassed as hell right now playing Madden 22. Yeah, because he's a better tight end. Travis Kelce's mid as fuck, dude. He's about to have an old ass man problem. Just strain his back. And she's, bro, it doesn't matter if we don't got Travis Kelce, and everyone will be like, yeah, that's right. So annoyed at that. So I'm done giving teams the injury excuse. Now I don't want to hear about it. If like we win versus Miami. I don't care who's missing. They could literally be playing the Broward County local high school all-star team. And if we beat them, we beat them. It is what it is. You broke 24? Was that bad for you? But because back when the Patriots were playing bad and we had all our injuries, I didn't hear one singular person go, part of the reason they're not playing good is because everybody's hurt, right? Not one person, not a singular person talked about how we've lost all of our key players and our whole line was injured for the first 4 games of the season. Damn. That's annoying. Sorry to hear that, Fernando. So now I don't really care about when teams play. Like, it's like, I don't care. You didn't give my team an injury consideration. Why would I care if your team's banged up? You lost. Normally, I'd explain why why we beat them. Not having Matt Milano might have ended Buffalo's season, low-key. Because again, the position Matt Milano plays on defense, like that middle linebacker role, is probably the equivalent to the quarterback, right? They kind of like set the tone, or like they set the they set the defense basically. And especially when the player is as good as Matt Milano, they are almost like the direct equivalent to the quarterback. So it's like arguably you could argue that Buffalo season's in serious jeopardy without Milano. Like it might be over. Because again, it's almost as devastating as an injury to them, like losing Josh Allen, in my opinion. Anyway, if you kind of understand how, like, if you play football, you know what I'm saying is like, it's like, hey, he's kind of not wrong. If they can't replace Milano, that's fucking wraps on that season, especially in a division, or in a conference that's so tight end dominated. Like the best receiver in the AFC is arguably, like Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. So it's like. And guess who's supposed to cover Travis Kelce? Guys like Milano, your safety. Yeah, well, the middle one, your middle linebacker is literally like the quarterback of the defense. They go head to head with the quarterback. They like control everything. Very important group, very important player. And losing a guy like Matt Milano is devastating for the Bills. But again, I'm not going to give him that consideration. I don't give a fuck. Win. They just suck now for some reason on defense. They used to be really good, but now Mac Jones just lit them up. I don't know what happened. They just suck suddenly. I know why, but like for some reason Miami's offense just wasn't working against us. It's like, well, we didn't have Hill. I don't care. Did you care in week 1 when we didn't have 3 of our starting offensive linemen, 1 of our receivers out? Did you care? No? Then why should I care? Or like, you know what I mean? Take your excuse seriously. You're not taking mine. You didn't care about it when my team was going through. You just talk shit after it, said we stink. So hopefully Miami's offense can still score without all their good players. But if they don't, oh boy, I'm going to have some things to say. Would that be fair? Probably not. But it's like, it's just weird when good teams like the Lions can overcome. No, I'm just playing around. Just salty. My team got literally zero consideration as to it. Everyone's just like, suddenly, why are the Patriots bad? You know what I mean? It's like, well, I don't know. Your NFL reporters, do some fucking thinking. They were just like all perplexed. They had no idea what could be making them bad. Are they like, does Mac Jones just stink? It's like, well, maybe, but like, why do you think he went from good to bad? We don't know. It's perplexing. Well, what about the offensive line? That doesn't affect quarterback play, dipshit. Like, oh, all right. Those things are independent of each other, dude. Okay. Do you know Mac Jones' line this last week gave him the second fastest time to throw all season? They averaged. So that means that Mac Jones' line went from the worst in the NFL before last week, right? So think about this. If you don't know what the correlation between quarterback play and line play is, if you're not, you know, if you just for some reason don't know, he went from 33rd in the NFL for average throw time. 33rd. There was backup quarterbacks with better time than Mac Jones getting. To having the second best time to throw all season, average. So it went from worst line to second best line of the season across the NFL. I have no idea what to think about that. Does that, like, was Buffalo's injuries that bad? Or is it like, and suddenly Mac Jones just slaughters the Bills defense? I mean, he played nearly perfect. 83% completion percentage, 280 yards roughly, 2 TDs. I mean, I don't know. No, he was playing hard as fuck. Trent Brown's just getting old, dude. That's all. That's why Trent's been getting banged up. He's just old and played a lot of football. I swear he got drafted in what, 2014? Maybe 2015? He's getting old, man. That's all. Trent's just getting old, dude. He fucking plays hard. He's a big dude. Like, it is what it is. He's what, 6'8"? He's a monster of a person. So the injuries are just, you know, it is what it is with his size. What up, Amir? How'd your guys' game go? Did you guys wind up winning? Sorry, I couldn't finish it. You won 116.86. Jesus. Hey, thanks for coming by. You're one of the few that actually did. I'm deleting probably the VOD of this stream, which is a little sad, but because let me see. I think we have 32 total views. No one comes by the streams no more. Yeah, we have 31 total. Yeesh. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to have to figure out something new to do for the content, though. I don't think people are wanting to do it in the way we've been doing it for the last couple of years. So, I'll figure it out. Well, I kind of only can do... I kind of have... The schedule's kind of as it is. I can't really change it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for Amir, I haven't, like, the thing that's alarming to me, it's not that the view counts are low, right? Because that's whatever. I don't really get, like, more than 10 more people in here. But it's like, where did everybody go? It's like, where are the people that have been here for 4 years straight? That literally, like, leave and come back when it's football time. It's like a running joke with them for multiple, and, like, they love the chant. Like, it's just... Well, Max and Kenny are in college now. That's a little different, but it's just this certain group of people that usually dip and then come back, and they haven't came back yet this year. I don't know what happened. I'm just missing a core group of my audience, and I'm like, where the fuck are these people? Yeah, it's all right. Things will be hopefully back to normal in a month, in a few weeks. Yeah, I mean, it'll get up to like 90 views or something if I leave it up. Yeah, a lot of people disappear, but normally it's not normally this bad. But it's okay. Yeah, it just feels weird sometimes. I mean, your stream was doing good, though. It had good total, like, average viewers. I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm also... There's also a ton of, like, shit going on tonight, right? Like, the NBA's back on. I think most people's teams are playing tonight. See, that's what I mean. If you just... Well, you know what it was? I think there's a lot of Rocket streamers out there. They have a weirdly big fan base. Well, I mean, I figured the NBA was going to be on and kind of cutting the video. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that bad, though. Like, it was at the beginning, Fernando, for like 10 minutes. It was just me and you. It was like, what the fuck is happening? Where is everybody? I was like, well, maybe, I guess we just won't do this tonight. I don't know what's going on. Then, like, 5 people popped in, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll stream. It's not like I'm conceited and need a big number or anything to go live. It's just, it feels weird if it's just like me and 2 people hanging out talking. I don't think that highly of myself like that. That's pretty cool. What did he say? Amir, look at your boy's back, Kyler. He was a full participant. I'm wondering if it's because I'm not streaming every day. Wonder if I have to go back to producing streams every single day again, which would fucking blow ass, dude. I don't want to do that. I might have to, though. It was a clip of Al and Bretard responded with the bullseye emoji. That's pretty cool. It's always fun when you get a response like that back. You want Kyler, you got him in leagues. Yeah, it was a pretty risky one to grab. Actually, it wasn't a push play. It was just a normal quarterback sneak. Oh, there's an active shooter in Maine right now? Well, that's not good. Welcome to America. Fernando, you lose power a lot. So, you guys want to hear some crazy things about Tom Brady that seem fake? Nick Wrong today said Patrick Mahomes is on pace to win a little bit. Oh, I'll show you guys that. I'll just show you. This shit is ignorant. This is why I don't like when people compare Mahomes even to Brady, even though I'm okay with it to some extent because I like Mahomes. Right, okay. I get it, right? Mahomes is going to win a lot of things and a lot of accolades. In 5 seasons, Mahomes is 11-3 in the playoffs with 3 Super Bowl appearances and 2 rings. Very impressive. Can't really, doubt the kid. If he replicates that again from 2023 to 2027, that would be 10 full seasons in the NFL. And then again from 2028 to 2032, which would be 15. Basically the same thing. 22-6, 33-9, and he would have 9 Super Bowl appearances and 6 Super Bowl rings. He'd still be behind Tom. Do you guys understand that yet? How unbelievably insane Tom Brady is? And why it's like, no, I don't think anyone will catch him. And be like, well, what about Mahomes? It's like, he has to literally do what he just did for another 10 years. Do you understand that? And he's still not caught up to Tom. He could have 3 more Patrick Mahomes careers. You need to play 16, 17 years just to pass him and hopefully still be just as good and still winning that much. It's insane, dude. Doesn't Tom got like 70 fucking playoff wins somehow? I don't even know how that's possible. Doesn't even seem fair. It's like, how the hell did he get to 70? How the fuck did he play that many playoff games? He lost like 13 of them? How? That's not even possible. How? Huh? I think these numbers are baffling. Because again, Mahomes is great in the playoffs, right? 11-3. That's unbelievable. Dude, he could literally he's just behind Tom in rings, playoff wins, Super Bowl, and wins. That's insane. Yeah, and the problem is, you know what's funny? Even if Mahomes does replicate this whole thing, and you have to like, well, who's the GOAT? If they say they both win 7, and he matches up with a lot of Brady's things, well, it's like, all right, well, who's the GOAT head to head? Ooh, who won both the playoff games? Ooh. Who won the Super Bowl between the two? That's what, dude. It's like, dude, Mahomes, you got to win 8 Super Bowls or you're fucked. You'll never surpass Tom's legacy. Dude, it's like football fans see those numbers and they're just like, all right, what? Yeah, literally, Mahomes got fucked. Brady is the reason Mahomes won't be as good as Tom Brady. And better defenses too, in a much more stout defensive era. Think about how insane that is. The only reason Mahomes probably won't be able to surpass Tom's legacy is because Tom beat him twice in his 40s. You guys can have Mahomes as y'all's GOAT. My GOAT's Brady. Been my GOAT since I watched him play, since I was fucking 8 or whatever when I became a Pats fan. It's crazy that I like how dominantly. I feel very smart having called that since I was a little kid. I had nothing to base it on because I didn't understand football, so it was a lucky call. But boy, oh boy, was I just knew ball instinctively. Yeah, and you know what's funny? Well, no, it's not discussed. And Amir, you can use this as you can yell at people when they say that a bad quarterback who isn't very good at throwing touchdowns is the next Tom Brady. Little known fact, the first full year that Tom Brady started in the NFL, which would have been the year after he won his Super Bowl, do you know I believe he led the NFL in passing. So it's like, what? When people are like, dude, he's like Tom Brady, dude, he's like not that good of a quarterback. He like got carried his first few years. Pause. Tom's first full year as a starter, he led the league in passing. He threw like 37 touchdown passes. What are we talking about here? The Patriots as a team were just not good. The team was fucked up. It wasn't Tom's fault that they weren't good. But Tom was fucking a baller that year. Literally led the league in passing. Let's not do that. But no quarterback does what Tom does. And then they decided to, it's smarter to have a balanced offense and not do that with the quarterback. And then they won a bunch of Super Bowls. Won 2 in a row, actually. And then Tom, like 2 years later, after he won 2 straight Super Bowls, threw 50 touchdowns. I don't know where this narrative that like Tom was like not a good passing quarterback. It's like, yeah, his arm wasn't great, but he's never not been fucking kicking the shit out of it. These bad quarterbacks like Purdy, it makes me angry when I hear about that. It's like, listen, like he looks good, but like he's not like tearing the league apart like Tom was in his first fucking 7 years in the NFL. The only ones who are close, it's like fucking Mahomes and Burrow. Those are the only 2 that have caught my eye and made me go, ooh. And Burrow hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. He's fucked. He'll never pass Tom. He doesn't have, I don't think he's got the time left. And Mahomes might literally just be screwed because he ran into Brady twice. That's my 2 cents on that. Those 2 guys were about the closest we had. And Mahomes could still get there. It's just he's got to win a lot of Super Bowls. And I have a bad feeling about his coach being the 8. Like, you know what I mean? There's just like certain clock factors working against Mahomes that didn't work against Brady and Belichick. Belichick was like 45, 50 years old maybe when Brady came into the league. Andy Reid's already like almost 70. So at some point, Mahomes will have a new coach. Kelsey will retire long before Patrick. No, Purdy's. I don't even want to criticize the way Purdy plays because he's not bad. It's just wildly overrated by the media. It's really weird. So what? Where are we drawing Joe Montana from? Is it because he's white? It's just like, is that the reason he's Joe Montana? I don't understand here. No, why would he be? He's a 7th round draft pick for a reason. Oh man, my nose is bothering me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, it's been a decent little stream, everybody, but I think it's been over an hour and I'm going to get out of here. I don't really have too much else to talk about. We're just kind of bullshitting. We'll be live tomorrow for like the end of the 3rd quarter because I got to work till late. So Yeah, Fernando, I'm getting out of here anyway. Figured I'd give about an hour. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. I'll have to refigure everything out and kind of reconstruct a few things to maybe get some people in again. But we'll get it figured out. Man, my nose is bothering me. Yeah, for sure, man. Have a good night. Yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, everybody. Sorry I don't have more to talk about, but it's just kind of a slow stream. Not really anybody saying anything. So, since no one really wants to talk and the stream's kind of dead, we'll get going. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by to everyone who actually came by and left likes and all that. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always go Patriots and